Hey there, this is the third part on this topic. If you are new here, I would recommend you to watch the first and second part as there are some useful pieces of information there. There is one more part coming, the last part, so I would recommend you people to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Tip number 6, end procrastination. Putting tasks off until the last minute can add a tremendous amount of stress to your life, especially if they're important tasks with a specific deadline. And while it's often hard to get things done in a timely manner, it's not impossible with a regular routine. Whatever tasks you need to accomplish, it's important to write them down on a to-do list or use an online project manager to help you stay on track. This can be for your personal or work life, or you can even have separate lists for both. Put the tasks that are most important at the very top of your list, paying close attention to whether they are actually of utmost importance or not. It's easy for us to prioritize the tasks we actually enjoy doing over the ones that truly move the needle in our personal or business lives, and then make your way down the list. Be sure to include due dates, too. And avoid scheduling tasks back to back, leaving chunks of time in between each one. You can use this time to reset or to just do something that you enjoy doing. It's important to feed your soul throughout the day, as that's an easy and natural way to relieve stress. For example, if you are responsible for more than one project at your job, prioritize the one with the earliest deadline and put it at the top of your to-do list. Break it down into segments throughout your day, allowing time for coffee breaks, and some social interaction. Writers are notorious for producing more words each day by using what are called sprints. This is where they write steadily for 20 minutes, then stop for 5 to 10 minutes, then repeat. By breaking up the processes so that while they are in a sprint they are laser focused on the task at hand, while also knowing that a mental and physical break is coming up, they are able to stay focused while also ensuring they recharge and reset. The same goes for household chores, too. If you feel overwhelmed by everything that needs to be cleaned and organized around your home, then create a to-do list or download a household printable that makes it easy for you to keep track of your objectives. This will help you keep track of the progress you've made so you aren't feeling overwhelmed. Then work your way down the list to the very last chore that needs to be done. Remember that when we're stressed, it often affects how we think, and that will reflect in our work. Quite often, we realize far too late that pushing ourselves beyond our mental capabilities result in not only poor output and quality, but we end up taking longer to do simple tasks because we aren't giving ourselves a chance to recharge. Tip number 7, listen to music. When you think about reducing your stress levels, you probably also think about peace and quiet. And while silence can be calming, there are genres of music that can promote tranquility and inner peace, which results in lower stress levels. When it comes to lowering blood pressure and heart rate, turn to slow-paced instrumental music. For example, classical music with violins or a piano can be very comforting. The soothing sounds will help you feel relaxed and grounded. You can also try listening to culture-specific music such as Celtic music from Ireland. The beautiful sounds will help calm your mind and make you feel at peace. You should also consider Native American and Indian music, which have similar effects to classical. Just close your eyes and listen for 10 to 15 minutes and you'll find almost instantaneous tranquility. And of course, you can also unwind with the sounds of nature. If you live near a wooded area that's quiet, go outside, close your eyes for a few minutes, and just listen. Picture in your mind the sounds of birds chirping at each other. If this isn't an option, then simply search for nature music online and see what comes up. There are thousands of videos full of birds chirping, wolves howling, and other nature sounds that'll help you relax in no time. Tip number 8, cut back on carbs. A diet full of processed foods can increase stress levels in our body. Unless you immediately channel all those carbohydrates into fuel, such as for a workout, they can easily turn into insulin and wreak havoc on our systems. So, if your diet is fairly high in grains and sugar, consider cutting back and see how much it helps your stress levels. When you do cut back on carbohydrates, you're bound to feel significantly less sluggish. Just think about the last time you ate a generous portion of bread, and how you felt immediately afterward. Plus, studies have shown that easing up on carbohydrates helps reduce your risk of getting diabetes. So, if you're looking for a natural way to relieve stress, try slowly cutting back on carbohydrates by eliminate sweets, processed foods. Using lettuce instead of bread for your sandwiches. Replace your morning bagel with an egg white omelette full of veggies. Purchase keto buns and bread substitutions. Replace sugary drinks with diet alternatives. These are just a few suggestions on how you can easily cut back on carbohydrates for a healthier lifestyle. And that is a video, guys. There is one last part coming on this topic, so subscribe to this channel.